from the D23 Expo. I had the opportunity to go and to experience the D23 Expo in all of its glory. And one of the things that I got to see was the Disney live action studio panel. This was a 2-hour panel where the Walt Disney Company talked about the live action movies that they are going to put out in the next few years. I'm going to focus on the ones that are related to animation, and the first one is Into the Woods. Into the Woods is actually based on the eponymous Broadway musical from 1987. This musical was never as big as, let's say, Beauty and the Beast or Les Mis or The Phantom of the Opera, but still a lot of people love it. Into the Woods is based on all sort of this mishmash of Brothers Grimm fairy tales. So you get to see the Big Bad Wolf, Cinderella, Riding Hood, the evil stepmother, the witch, all these really, really cool things. If you are into Disney or you love fairy tales, this is like your dream because it just mashes them all together and they intertwine. Rapunzel's even in there, so really, really good choice for Disney. So at the D23 Expo, we weren't really given that much info about the movie. At the time of the presentation, Into the Woods was getting ready to start filming in about 2 weeks after the expo. So they didn't have any footage to share from us, and the actors, I don't know why, but they couldn't come and visit, so basically they just gave us a cast list. And boy, oh boy, is this cast awesome. I thought it was so great. So the first thing they announced was Anna Kendrick is going to play Cinderella. I love Anna Kendrick. I think she's incredible. You might know her from Pitch Perfect, Twilight, Up in the Air. She's already won an Academy Award, and she's barely in her 20s. And one thing that I think is great about her is she can sing. Definitely, she showed us her stuff and her chops in Pitch Perfect. Even her song Cups has made it like to radio airplay, which I think is fantastic. So perfect casting, I think, for Anna Kendrick. I would love to see her in more roles, and seeing her play Cinderella and her take on it is really, really exciting to me. The next big name is Meryl Streep is playing the witch. Yes. Just yes. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a Disney movie without Johnny Depp. He's playing the infamous Big Bad Wolf. He's definitely proven to be Disney's, like, favorite child because he's in all their movies. Pirates of the Caribbean, Alice in Wonderland, The Lone Ranger, and now Into the Woods. He definitely can sing, and check out Sweeney Todd if you want to see more of his vocals in action. Playing our dashing Prince Charming is Chris Pine. You might know him from the Star Trek movies. Hubba Hubba. Also, we have James Corden playing the baker and Emily Blunt playing the baker's wife. So obviously there's a few more people that have been in the cast. We'll put them down in the show notes below, but those are the main people that they talked about at the D23 Expo, and boy oh boy am I really excited for this movie. It's crazy that we haven't really, I mean, this is kind of the first announcement, so I'm really excited to see, you know, production photos and as things pick up, and maybe hopefully a trailer in about a year or so. You better believe that they perfectly planned this on Christmas. I mean, Christmas, you don't want to see horror films, you don't want to see really depressing things, but, you know, you're going to be there at the theater and you're going to think, oh, princesses, princes, fairy tales, let's see it. So hopefully this movie turns out good. I personally have never seen Into the Woods. My only, you know, exposure to Into the Woods was in 7th grade when my junior high put it on. I never saw it, but that's because I didn't know that it was about all these other princesses and fairy tales. I just thought it was about Red Riding Hood. My bad. So let me know in the comments below what you think about the cast to Into the Woods. So be sure to check out our other videos about the coverage and news that happened at the D23 Expo, including the live-action Cinderella movie and Angelina Jolie as Maleficent. Thanks for watching! He can sing, if you don't believe me, ask the dishes. That was dorky.